This might piss off some people in the manifestation coaching community, but to be honest with you, I really don't care. There's too many people that are struggling, that need our help. So we need to step up. So what we need to do is we need to first of all teach you exactly how the law of attraction works. None of that generic rubbish that you hear in the internet, but the real good stuff, the stuff that's under the paywall. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to explain to you exactly how the law of attraction works and how you can manifest your dream life exactly the way you want. Okay, I'm going to share my board with you. Stay with me. I promise you this will change your life. Okay? All right. I hope you can see my board. All right, guys. This is how it works. This is you as a baby. When you're a baby, you're whole. You have no beliefs whatsoever. Okay? You're whole. My mentor, Bob Proctor, he wrote a book and it says, "You were born rich." It took me some time to understand what he meant. But to be honest with you, we are born rich because we have no beliefs. We don't understand what money is. We don't understand what a job is. All we know that we're whole, we're pure, and we're complete. So when we're born, we are rich. This is what happens. After you're born, we get inherited beliefs that come to us from our parents, teachers, school, TV, society. Okay? These are beliefs that we pick up when we're a baby. So for example, if you heard your parents fighting about money, then guess what? This is a belief that goes into your subconscious mind. Okay, I'm going to explain exactly how we're going to take this belief out of your subconscious mind, but please stay with me. Okay, when you're a baby, you're whole and you inherit beliefs from your parents, from your teacher, from your school, from TV, from society. Even when you listen to people in your family arguing about money, or you don't get enough love, then all of these beliefs go into your subconscious mind. Okay, now I want you to start thinking about it in a different way. Okay, so first of all, I want to call it thorns. Okay, I don't want to call it beliefs because a lot of people don't understand what a belief is. So I want to make this easy and simple for every single person to understand. Okay, so let's call these thorns. Okay, thorns that are on a rose, the spiky stuff. Okay, let's call these thorns. Okay, so you get thorns from your parents, from your teacher, from your school, from your TV, from the society, and these thorns shape up what you're going to become. You could become whoever you want, but your parents, your teachers, your school, your TV, your society, they program you to become someone in the infinite possibility. So here there's infinite possibility. See, we live in an ocean of motion. That's what my mentor used to say to me. You can be anyone. You could be in this infinite possibility. You could be a soldier, you could be broke, you could be unemployed, you could be a teacher, you could be a doctor, you could be a waiter, you could be a multimillionaire. You could be whoever you want to be. But guess what? The beliefs that you pick up from your parents and your teacher determine where you're going to be. So you might be broke because you've probably seen your family struggling with money, or maybe your parents wanted you to become a soldier, so you become a soldier, or maybe you grew up thinking you're going to make a lot of money becoming a doctor, so what you do, you become a doctor. So this is infinite possibilities. You can become whoever you want. Okay, so once you're a kid, between 0 to 7, your brain is at theta mode. So your brain is like a sponge. You're absorbing every single information that's out there. Information from your parents, information from teachers, information from school, information from TV, the society, your cousins, every single person are saying stuff, and you're a baby, you don't understand. So what you do is you take it all in. And when you take it all in, what happens? They become thorns, your beliefs. Okay, now these beliefs now start shaping you for who you're going to be. So let me explain to you. These beliefs are given to you by the age of 0 to 7 when you're at theta mode, okay? It's called theta. Say Theta. That's theta. Your brain is at theta mode when you're at the age of 0 to 7, okay? Now, your brain absorbs all the information. So when you grow up and you go and become a waiter, or you become unemployed, or you become broke, it's only because of the beliefs that you're carrying. It's got nothing to do with you working hard. It's got nothing to do with, oh, you didn't study, or whatever that people might say. It's got nothing to do with that. If you have poor beliefs and you were brought up in a poor family, no matter what you do, you're going to be broke. I don't care what anyone says. You can try business, it will work maybe, but guess what? Your subconscious programming will pull you back to being broke. Why is that? Okay, I know you're asking me that question. Why is that? Okay, I'll explain to you exactly how to go and take them thorns out of your mind. But before that, I really want you to get this, okay? So you as a baby, you are now picking up all these beliefs from all these different people, and now it's shaped up your life. So these are thorns. So the reason I say thorns is because if they were good, you would become whoever you want. But because they're thorns, if I explain it to you by thorns, it makes more sense and it makes it more easier for you to understand, okay? So what we want to do is, we are now here, we might be broke, we might be unemployed, we might be a waiter, we might be even a doctor, and most of you want to become abundant and you want to become a millionaire, for example. So if you want to become a millionaire, the first thing you need to do is not just go, oh, let's do affirmation, let's do a vision board, let's do this, let's do that. No, that's not how it works. This is where most people go wrong. See, most people think if I affirm 1,000,000 times, if I write a vision board, if I keep scripting, then this million is going to come to them. How is that million going to come to you when you have so many different thorns in your mind? It's full of thorns. So when it's full of thorns, you can't implant new thorns. This thorn might be you want to be a millionaire, say belief. But you can't implant new thorns because number one, you've got already so many thorns. And number two, remember, this happened at theta mode. When you're at theta. Theta is the age between 0 to 7. That's when these thorns were put into your mind. Okay, so you get that. Okay, now, if you want to become a millionaire, or if you want to become successful, first of all, what we need to do is we need to come back to becoming whole. So we need to delete all of these thorns, all of these beliefs that made us broke. We need to delete them. How do we delete them? This is what we do. We come back to the only time you become or you get to theta in your life is when you meditate. Without meditation, doesn't matter how much whatever you do, you're not going to be able to take them thorns out. So what you want to do is meditate. When you meditate, this is when your brain goes to theta mode. When your brain goes to theta mode, that's when you can start taking out limiting beliefs, these thorns. You can pull them out one by one and become whole again. So you can pull this one out, 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 and this one, and you become whole again. If you don't become whole, it's going to be very difficult for you to manifest anything. Okay, now you might be thinking, okay, some people do manifest. Okay, let me explain something, yeah? This is very critical, okay? See, if you've come from a family where your parents were broke, or your parents were working hard for money, so you've picked up that belief. So what you believe is you have to work hard for money, okay? Now, Charlie, who lives in, say, Chigwell, he probably grew up in a family where money was really easy to make. Maybe his parents were rich, maybe he lived in a mansion. Guess what? His beliefs are going to be different to the person who lived in a council estate, for example. So what happens is, if Charlie wants to manifest, he can manifest faster because he saw money as a tool. He saw his parents made money easily. So for him, his beliefs are money is easy to make. So if he did the affirmation, if he does the scripting, he could become a millionaire very fast because his beliefs, he doesn't have that many thorns. But if you was born in a cancer state and you think, well, I'm going to affirm like Charlie, it's not going to work, because Charlie, it will manifest faster than you. Why? Is because you have loads of thorns. See, for example, Charlie could have been born in a rich family, and his parents were wealthy, and money was very easy for him to get. See, for example, if he wanted a present or if he wanted something, his parents would buy it for him. That's fantastic. But guess what? He could have been born in a family where money was easy to make, but his parents were so busy that he didn't get the love that he deserves. So guess what? Charlie will grow up, he'll probably become a millionaire, but guess what? It's going to be very difficult for him to find love. It's going to be very difficult for him to find people who love him. Why? Because remember, his beliefs say his parents were busy and they don't love him, even though he's got so much money. So that's why you sometimes see some very wealthy people, they're so wealthy, but guess what? They can't find decent partners. Everyone's out there just for his money, and he can't find someone who truly loves him, only because of the thorns. Because no matter what he is, he might be wealthy, he might come a very rich family, but if he didn't get the love, then these thorns are going to be stuck in there. And when these thorns are in there, guess what? He won't be able to find true love. Why? Because his beliefs are, yes, my parents were there for me with money, but they were not there for me with love. So it's going to be very difficult for him to find love. The only way he can find love is if he comes and becomes whole. So you might be asking to me, how do we become whole? Okay, that's the next question I'm going to answer. How do you become whole? See, remember when I said to you, when you're a kid, when you're a baby, all the beliefs that come into your mind on theta mode. See, between the age of 0 to 7, your brain is on theta, okay? So what we have to do is we need to get back into theta mode. And the only way we can get back into theta mode is if we go into meditation. That's the only time your brain goes into theta mode. So what we have to do is go back into meditation. And in meditation, we need to do shadow work. So I'm going to explain to you maybe on another video what shadow work is, but I don't want to really go into too much because it can become a very long video. But what we want to do is a shadow work. Shadow work is releasing all these thorns. So all these thorns that's hurting you, we need to release them. And the only way we can release them is through shadow work. When we do shadow work, we start releasing these thorns. And when we release those thorns, we can become whole again. That's the only way, guys. There's no way you can take these limiting beliefs out without meditating and doing shadow work. And when you meditate and you do shadow work, it becomes so easy to take all these beliefs out. And then what happens is, in the same spot where the beliefs were, you can plant roses. Yes, where all these beliefs are, all these thorns, I call them thorns, the only way you can take these thorns out is if you meditate. And guess what? If you take all of these thorns out, you can start planting roses. Yes, roses. What does that mean? You can plant love, you can plant wealth, you can plant health. All of these things you can plant only when you meditate, you do the shadow work, you release. And once you release, you can plant roses, you can plant happiness, you can plant love. That's the only way you can plant new seeds into your mind. Without doing this, you'll be stuck, you'll be going around in circles, you'll be going in a loop from broke to maybe a little bit of money, you become a rich, but then you come back to broke. Why? Because your subconscious programming is stronger. Remember, your subconscious is stronger than your normal mind. No matter how much affirmation you do, you need to change it in the subconscious mind. And the only way you can change it is if you meditate and if you do shadow work. That's the only way you can release it. I might make another video talking about shadow work. Hey guys, I hope you understand what I just showed you. But if you want more clarification, what I've done is I've created a AI manifestation coach. Yes, an AI manifestation coach that will answer all your questions. It's like having me in your pocket with all the answers. So for example, the AI coach will ask you what your blocks are, how you're feeling, what is stuck, where you are in your journey. You answer all the questions and it will give you a 30-day plan. Yes, a 30-day plan how to unblock. On the website, it has the meditations, it has digital vision board, it has so many tools that you need to manifest your dream life. And I created just for you. And guess what the beauty is? It's free to start. So if you're interested, why don't you go and click on the link and you will be able to go to the website and register your details, and it's free. Ask the questions, get your answers. It's not generic, it's every single thing I've learned for the last 5 to 6 years, and I've cracked it. And after cracking this, I've put all the information I have into this AI coach. So now you don't just get generic answers, you get proper answers. Answers that you would have had to spend thousands with different coaches. That's exactly what I did. I spent over 10,000 with Bob Proctor and it changed my life. Every single penny was worth it. So now I've put all the information that I know into this website. You've got a meditation section, you've got a digital vision board, you've got a shadow work library, how to do the shadow work and how to release trauma. It's got unblocker coach. It will ask you questions and then you answer the question and tell you exactly what your block is. Yes guys, exactly what your block is. Normally coaches will charge you £100 or £200 an hour or $100 or $200 an hour just to get some questions, but this is available 24/7 and guess what, it's free. Yes, it's free to start. So why don't you go and check it out and give me some reviews. Let me know exactly how you find it, and I wish you guys all the best, and I want you guys to manifest your dream life. And if you need me, I'm always going to be here for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon.